January is National Blood Donor Month. Blood donation is a crucial aspect of healthcare, and it is important to raise awareness about the need for blood donors from all communities. The African American community, in particular, has a unique role to play in blood donation. According to the American Red Cross, African Americans make up only 3% of blood donors, despite comprising 13% of the U.S. population. This is a concerning statistic, especially given that sickle cell disease, the most common genetic blood disease in the United States, disproportionately affects African Americans. Blood transfusions are one of the primary treatments for sickle cell disease, and blood donors who are Black play a critical role in helping those who suffer from the disease. In this episode, we will discuss the history of the blood banking system in the U.S., some common misconceptions about blood donation, and the ways in which we can encourage more people to donate blood. Finally, we can highlight some of the organizations and initiatives that are working to address this issue and encourage more people to donate blood. It may surprise you to know that the national blood banking system that we have is due to Dr. Charles Drew, a Black man. Drew was completing his doctoral thesis, Banked Blood, just as World War II began in Europe. In 1940, in response to Great Britain's desperate need for blood and plasma to treat military and civilian casualties, an association of New York City's leading hospitals, surgeons, and blood researchers asked Drew to direct the Blood for Britain project. Drew successfully supervised the collection of 14,500 pints of plasma for the British. Then, in 1941, in preparation for the United States' participation in World War II, the American Red Cross appointed Drew as the director of the first Red Cross blood bank. In charge of providing blood to the U.S. Army and Navy, he was responsible for establishing organizational standards, regulating production techniques, and ensuring that safety protocols were followed. Among his innovations were mobile blood donation stations, later called bloodmobiles. His tenure was short-lived, however, as his work was complicated by issues of race. U.S. military policy at the time prohibited African Americans from donating blood, a policy that Drew publicly condemned as unscientific. Although the blood policy was revised to allow African Americans to make blood donations, it still prohibited giving blood from non-white donors to white members of the military. Drew continued his outspoken criticisms of the discriminatory medical practice and ultimately resigned his position with the Red Cross in 1942. In spite of this, America's national blood bank systems might operate very differently, or not at all, if it weren't for him. There are several common misconceptions about blood donation that can discourage people from donating. Here are some of the most prevalent ones. Donating blood can make you sick. This is just not true. Anyone who is healthy before donating blood will not become less healthy afterward. Although doctors recommend that people rest for a day and drink fluids after donating, the health of these individuals is not in jeopardy. Older adults can't give blood. This also is not true. In the U.S., people who are older than 16 years of age and weigh more than 110 pounds can donate. Period. Blood donation is a painful process. Well, there is a needle, but still not true. The needle used to draw blood is sterile and only used once before being disposed of. While it is possible to feel tired or lightheaded afterward, these symptoms will go away on their own, but you may want to drink some water or have a small snack to help. You may also feel sore or have a bruise on your arm. Blood can be stored forever. Definitely not true. Blood has a limited shelf life and must be used within a certain period. Red blood cells can be stored for up to 42 days, while platelets can only be stored for up to 5 days. Lastly, people with tattoos can't donate blood. Not true. People with tattoos can donate blood, but they must wait at least 3 months after getting a tattoo before donating. If you've never given blood, I hope you will consider it. If you have given blood, I hope you will encourage others to do so. You are now armed with knowledge of the importance of blood donation in our community, There are certain antibodies found in the blood of African Americans that are necessary for sickle cell donations. You have learned that blood banking as we know it was devised by a Black doctor. Now that you've learned about the importance of blood donation, I have an opportunity for you to donate. The Northampton County NAACP is hosting the second annual Sickle Cell Blood Drive on Saturday, February 1st from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The location this time will be the Bishop Wayne I. Welch Community Center, located at 101 Cherry Street in Gaston. Like last year, this is more than just a blood drive. We have several community partners that will be joining us, including CADA, Trillium Health Resources, and the Northampton County Health Department. There will be information about resources available, and there are 18 new car seats that will be given on a first-come, first-served basis. There will also be technicians on site to demonstrate the proper use of the seats. We'll have a DJ, and again, we will have food. If you are planning to donate, you may register in advance at the Red Cross website or call me at 252-532-6272. Thank you for listening to Black Health Matters. I'm Dawn Daly-Mack, RN, reminding you to take care of yourself and always remember Black Health Matters.